Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon, and this week we have our full moon in Scorpio, which means I get to use my favorite analogy for our Scorpio moon, which is the werewolf. Yes, yes. I love thinking about the process of a person turning into a werewolf when I think about the transformations that we go through during Scorpio energy, especially when we have our nice full moon in Scorpio. It is an agonizing process, honestly. When you think about a person transforming into a monster, they are often screaming in agony. There are bones breaking. You can see muscles and flesh tearing as things start to reform and reshape. And it's a terrifying process. But there's always something so much more powerful at the other end. You know, you take like a butterfly, you've got a beautiful, lovely little butterfly. And when they're a caterpillar and they go into their chrysalis, what happens to them is they basically dissolve their entire body in acid and they become goo inside of this chrysalis and they just reform into the butterfly. So even something beautiful, light, and enjoyable goes through very intense times in order to transform and become what they're going to be next, which is just oh so fitting coming off of our new moon eclipse and everything. As I said, get ready to lock it in. So let's get going. Oh, hey Scorpio. So I started my morning, I had a little bit of water, but then I basically tried to power through the rest of my morning / afternoon just drinking coffee and doing all of the things that I needed to do. And did you know when you try to do things that require emotion or emotional waters without applying enough emotion to those things, you get a headache? It starts messing with your head, other people's heads. Just feel like I needed to share that one. Yeah, I know. I struck a chord. Feeling defensive of this Empress energy. And also bound by decision. Not indecision, but decision. Too many choices got you feeling tied. And what's unseen? But what is unseen is the patience, the artistic eye, the slow and steady progression that brings things into a greater balance. We're holding this Empress energy close, though. We really are. I just feel like this Seven of Swords is just blocking her off, really, held her inside, you know? But I think what she really wants is to come out. I think she wants to break free. Become untied from all of these decisions. Slow it down. Slow it down. Drink your water. Remember that what you're making is art. It's a masterpiece, or at least it can be. if you apply the right level of patience, steady hand, and a good balance of energy. That's all of the elements. Earth, air, fire, and water are all ruled. All kingdoms ruled under the Empress. So connect to all of them and find a way to release yourself from too many decisions, from too many options. It can be just as restrictive as not having any. The overextension of self, these 8 swords feel more like 8 legs, stretching out like an octopus. We're reaching out into all of these different cups, trying to pull resources, but we're overextending our reach. Two wands, 2 swords. Patience. Make a decision. Pull back some of that energy. Narrow yourself down to a few things, maybe just 1 or 2, that you can focus and put your energy on. Simplify right now, Scorpio, and be patient. It might feel like you're not getting anything by cutting yourself off from reaching into all of these different cups for a time. But once you turn your focus and realize what a masterpiece you have before you, you can sit in that patience and let the good things flow to you. That was pretty good. I don't know if I have any more. Honestly. No, anything else is pure ego. Anything else that comes up now is pure ego, and that is where the problem lies, is it not? The ego wants everything, all the time. There is no bounds on our ego. It just wants, it needs, all the time. That's why we have to apply balance, patience. Don't overextend right now, Scorpios. Pull your energy back just enough to direct it into the areas of most importance, the places in your life that need the most attention. Don't overcomplicate things right now. All of these cards need to fall into place. Everything needs to come into balance, and it takes time. But stand strong and be patient. You're gonna make it, Scorpio. Thank you. See, that one wants a cup too. Drink your water. We'll see you next time.